batch, enough of the greets. Let's get back to me. So why do you say I'm fresh? Okay, here we go.
What the heck?
Thanking JP Good Game for the topic. 1-2 punch. Let's start off with the cynical optimist. Nawalan ka na nga ng trabaho. Nakipag-break pa sa'yo yung jowa mo. Na-snatch pa yung phone mo. Nabagsakan ka pa ng buko sa ulo. Nalubog ka pa sa baha dahil yung flood control fund ninakaw ng politikong binoto mo.
Ay,
Parang hindi na yata 1-2 punch yun.
Ano na lang siguro, uwian na.
Uwian na.
Itulog mo na lang.
And from Al Macchiato, 1-2 punch, yung pumasok ka sa school kahit bagyo, tapos pagdating mo, suspended pala. Tapos none of your blockmates thought to message you. Tapos hindi ka na rin makauwi kasi bahana.
To be honest, back in the day, never ako yan. That could never be me. Yung papasok tapos biglang magsususpend na nandun na ako. Kasi more of as a positive thinker. Lagi kong iniisip na hindi magka-cancel.
Ako kasi ganito, kasi diba ako lagi maaga. So malamang I would be the type who would be stuck in school. But what I did.
What I
do is
what you used to do.
What I used to do was pag kunyari malakas na yung ulan and I know that I would be leaving early, tatawagan ko muna yung school.
Just to confirm.
Just to confirm. Sure. I'm not going if it's like pouring like crazy.
Yeah.
So, tatawagan ko na yung school.
At saka ako din kasi, hindi lang naman ko yung decision. Also, my parents.
Yeah.
Parang they were the type na, yung parang kung ikakapahama ko, kung may pasok,
totoo.
pero mahihirapan akong pumasok, they would suggest na stay home. They just, make up for it like the next day or find out na kung wala namang important, lalo kung it's just a regular class day.
Although I have experienced going to school during Bagyo, na hindi naman canceled yung classes. Pero maraming hindi nakapasok or hindi pinapasok.
Tapos usually kasi pag ganon,
so ikaw, I had no choice. At school bus naman, kaya naman sa baha.
And
diba?
pag ganon kasi na majority hindi nakapasok, it almost becomes a chill day na walang nangyayari.
Yeah.
So
Tsaka
naglalaro lang din kayo sa school.
Tsaka
ganon.
super. Hindi, we had classes.
Pero
parang, oo, kasi nga, because the teachers know na maraming din nakapasok. Parang siyang special day.
Yeah.
Na,
yun nga.
Yeah, may lessons. Pero alam mo yung chill lang. Tapos, it's kind of fun, to be honest. In a weird way, I enjoyed being one of the few who were at school.
Yeah, because
it felt like a different experience.
In the same way na sa work, ganun din eh. Kahit naman sa work eh.
Totoo.
Like, I remember, noong mga early days ko sa RX, there was a time pa nga na parang pumasok kami, 'di ba? At evening shift pa ako noon eh. Pumasok kami tapos something happened to the antenna. So walang signal. So technically we were off air but we were already here.
Yeah.
So wala, parang kami
Masaya,
nag-bonding
diba?
session
Oo,
na
totoo.
chikahan, naglaro kami ng games, ganyan. So yeah.
And from Sanjay Berry, 1-2 punch, true story. 2014 was my darkest year. I didn't get my dream job in Singapore and my mom was diagnosed with cervical cancer. It's financial and emotional chaos. Sa totoo lang, mas mahirap yung emotional.
Oo naman.
Yeah, I mean, ang hirap niyang dalhin kasi...
Kaya rin humihirap yung financial.
Yes.
Because you're already going through something emotional.
Totoo.
Dagdag mo yung financial, which of course, in effect, will affect your emotional even
Totoo.
more. So, alam mo yun, bugbog ka talaga.
Mock Zim Maya Kotoy de Winter, 1-2 punch, yung ikaw na nga yung nabiktima, ikaw pa yung nabash.
Parang nakakagigil. Lalo na kung, kunyari, kilala mo yung tao and you know the actual story. Oh my gosh, yeah.
Tapos, pero do you go against the general public? Ang hirap din. Saka, mamaya pag dinefend mo, masama ka pa dun sa delubyo.
Ganun na nga mangyayari.
Diba?
Most of the time. Like for celebrities, diba? Ganyan. Kaya, minsan, alam mo naman na, kunyari, they're really friends with these people, pero walang nagsasalita for them.
Minsan
It's
nga,
because they're trying to avoid.
Pati yun, not saying anything
will also
be a reason for you to be called out. Sasabihin na ba, porke kaibigan mo, hindi ka
kinukonsinti nyo.
Kasi by not
Oo.
speaking out means you're complicit.
Yeah.
You have to condemn them. Di ba? Parang ngayon,
Ganun na nga
parang
ngayon
ganun na
eh.
siya na parang like, oh, this is so strange. Hugh Janus says, Hugh Space Janus says, 1-2 punch, yung nag-travel ka na, sa airport pa lang, may na-check out ka ng AFAM. Tapos, pag sakay mo ng eroplano, hala, katabi mo pa siya. Tapos, pagdating mo pa sa resort mo, nandun din siya. Eh wala, organic encounter na to. I agree, kasi parang like, tuloy-tuloy, everywhere I go, nandun ka. Baka it's like,
Parang interesting, no?
parang yung kismet na yung nag
Could it
sa
be
inyo na-
the invisible string theory?
Mhm. Mhm.
Though, yan weird kasi hindi mo pa naman siya kilala. Wala pa naman kayong history.
Wala pang,
Wala
pero
kayong
yung
past.
like, yeah, potential string.
Potential string. Diyan yung simula. Actually, we were talking about that this weekend. I was talking to my friends about it. Yung parang, do you believe in the invisible string theory? Kasi ako super believer ako niyan. Because I've experienced it. Yung parang, of all the malls in the world and all the shops in the world, who should I see? Alam mo yun? May ganun kasi akong moment na parang, basta may na-encounter ako na ex na parang ang random.
Ang random.
Na parang, huh? Tapos parang gulat din siya. Yung mga, and not just that, like maraming moments na we would find each other in the same place, like, ganon. True enough, parang, I think it clearly was a sign that it wasn't
Alam mo,
the end.
alam mo ako, meron akong feeling talaga may ganyan. Kasi minsan nga parang, literally, you're trying to avoid them.
And you see that.
Alam mo yung kunyari, yung out of 10 hours, isipin mo, alam mo, i-analyze mo siya, pinaka-least likely ko siya makikita siguro third hour of the 10. So, third hour ako
Pupunta.
pupunta. Kasi, nandun siya, third hour lang. Yung parang,
Invisible string.
what are
Parang, it's like fate telling you na you're not done. Whatever purpose you have in each other's lives, it's not done. Pero may opposite yung invisible string na I also believe in. Na parang, I don't know what it's called pero they do say na parang
the not invisible string?
the visible. And then, ito naman yung theory na may mga tao daw sa life natin na parang, kunyari, whether it be like an ex-friend, ex-best friend, former teacher, basta pag na-serve na nila yung what they're meant to do in your life, you're never gonna
Kahit
see them again.
habol-habulin mo pa sila.
Kahit gaano kaliit ang mundo. Yung parang, let's say, pareho kayong taga-Ortigas. Tapos, you probably go to the same malls, right? But like, when it's done, when your purpose in each other's lives is done,
Para
you
kayong,
just will never run into each other again.
para kayong like poles.
Oo.
Yung-
Ganon. Feeling ko totoo yun because like, for example, there are people in, like, kunyari yung, I don't know, some people from high school. Meron ako ex-besties or friends na for some reason, never ko sila nakita. And when I think about it, I'm sure they frequent the same places still that I do. And parang, how come yung mga tao naman na walang significance sa life ko, na nakikita ko sila randomly, I'm like, oh, kilala ko yun na parang went to the same school or
Yeah.
something. 'Di ba? But those people na who actually played a role in your past, never ko na sila nakita again.
Totoo.
So, meron kang ganun. Do you believe that also? Yung opposite?
You know what? Parang siguro a version of it. Like I don't believe it in a very strict sense. Pero yeah, yung parang feeling ko yung mas random na pag tapos na kayo sa isa't isa, mas random na yung if ever magkikita kayo because it means nothing. Mas ano ko dun sa
Invisible string.
oo, kasi nga parang like hindi ipupush kayo together kasi meron pa kayong and it doesn't have to be a romantic
Unfinished
thing,
business.
Parang yeah.
Either may magagawa pa sila for you or may magagawa ka pa sa kanila.
And from Al Macchiato, 1-2 punch, during a long haul flight, pinaubaya ko na kay hubby yung window seat. Kaya doon ako sa middle seat. Kaso yung katabi kong aisle seat, mouth breather.
Oh no.
Amoy imburnal yung hininga.
Yok. Hindi mo na nga nakuha yung seat na gusto mo. Pero alam mo, yung window seat talaga, it was my thing when I was younger. Parang now kasi I'm more of an aisle
Parang aisle, no? Ako,
person.
I'm okay na with the aisle. Before then, window
Ako preferred ko na yung aisle.
Alam mo, hindi rin eh. I like aisle because of the feet thing. Yung parang
Nakalabas.
pwede mo siyang iganon yung
Yeah.
paa mo para to stretch,
Yeah.
which you can't do sa window. But what I get naman from the window seat that I don't get from the aisle seat, yung sandal.
Tsaka yung
Hindi ako
piece na
makasandal.
hindi ka ibabother ng mga katabi mo kung
Yeah.
if they need to go to the bathroom.
And alam mo yung, tsaka important talaga sa akin yung nakaganon ako. So, pag ang hirap kasi parang like, yun. Like nung nag-Japan namin huli, aisle ako lagi. And I was like, I liked it, but yeah, I kind of missed the whole like sandal thing.
You just need a good neck pillow.
I don't do that eh.
Oo nga.
It doesn't work
Pansin
with
ko
me.
nga, you don't.
Alam mo, I tried. One time, hiniram ko yung kay Baby Will. I was like, it doesn't work for me.
Alam mo, I had a neck pillow before. Kasi ako din same with you. Hindi ko rin masyado. Parang it doesn't really work yung pa left-right lang. Meron akong neck pillow before na you can angle it however you want. Tapos in-angle ko siya na in front. So nakadukduk ako dun sa sandalan nung nasa harap ko. Nakatulog ako. Ang sarap na tulog ko.
Boy, alam mo ba? Like, I don't know if it's true but I was watching this video. Yung mga parang things you didn't know na it worked that way pala. Apparently, yung neck pillow daw is supposed to be in front.
Oh yeah, para hindi ka
Hindi siya, yung brake, di ba tayo ginagawa natin, yung brake nandito sa may
Nandito sa
neck.
harap.
Dapat daw yung brake nasa likod.
Yes,
Kasi nga,
nabasa ko din yan.
yung ano,
Yung
yun
chin mo is
mag-aano
sinusupport.
sa'yo na magsusupport. And then
Oo.
that's how you sleep. Kasi nga naman, aanhin mo yung gano'n. It's not just a side-to-side
Yeah.
thing, it's also a front thing.
Yes.
And I was like, oh my gosh, I never see anyone sleeping that way.
Ako, I have tried that. Kasi nga yun yung gusto ko. Na-realize ko nga na yung pag
Dapat daw
ganun-ganun,
nasa
it
harap
doesn't work
siya.
for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, okay. And even yung sa soft drinks, yung ring, that's where you put it that way, tapos dun yung straw kasi. Diba,
yung
diba, pag
ibabalik
ginanon
mo
na
siya.
igaganon mo sa likod.
Sabi nila,
Ito, wag mo siya
ibabalik mo daw.
iganon mo lang.
Oo, para masushoot
Dun
mo
yung
dun. So,
straw, tapos hindi siya gagalaw-galaw.
Yes,
diba?
yes.
I love that video. Sana I saved it. Basta ang dami nun na parang like, oh,
Yung mga hindi mo alam na life hacks.
para doon pala. Even yung sa milk,
Ano naman yung sa milk? Nakita ko na yung video
Yung-
niya, but I forget na eh.
basta para hindi tumapon pag pinupour mo yung milk, yung carton, yung milk carton, 'di ba yung spout niya, basta mga ganun. May mga ganun, nakakatuwa siya. And from Stevia Wonder, 1-2 Punch, true story, the year was 2010. Nawalan ako ng trabaho, nakipaghiwalay pa sa akin ex ko when I thought we were on our way to reconciliation. 1 week apart lang sila, pero I swear, that year was maddening.
Yeah.
Hirap talaga kasi parang alam mo yung ito yung mga years na mapapatingin ka sa langit and be like hinay-hinay naman. One at a time, you know. Like that was like really tough. Oh my gosh, hello, like last year.
Ang entry ko last year.
Weeks apart. 'Di ba? First Sinai, our Pomeranian passed away. A week after Siam, our poodle, and hello, to us, like these are not just pets, these are practically our children. And then days after, like 2-3 days after Siam, our mom passed away.
Yeah.
So it's like 3. Yung parang like, help? Alam mo yung parang like, hindi ka ba nakaka-recover dun sa isa, meron na naman isa, parang like, my gosh, like, that was crazy. And Swete Super Guy says, 1-2 Punch, yung movie, di ba earlier yung example natin, yung pag movie ka, pag number 1 ka sa box office, tas nag-best picture ka, yung isa naman, pag album ka, yung nag-number 1 ka sa Billboard, tas nag-Grammy ka. Ito, movie ka na number 1 sa box office, tas yung OST mo, number 1 sa Billboard. Like, you conquered both
Grabe,
movies and music.
Music, yeah.
And true story, K-pop Demon Hunters.
Right.
They were the number 1 movie, and the album was number 1 on Billboard Hot 200.
That's true. I mean, a lot of people
One of the rare.
really loved K-pop.
The last one that I remember that did that was The Bodyguard.
Wow.
Purple Rain. Number 1 sa box office, number 1 sa Billboard. Yeah. And self-proclaimed gorgeous. 1-2 Punch, pag uwi ko ng bahay, sasalubong sa akin yung aso ko na waggy tail at yung cat ko na kinikis-kis yung sarili niya sa binti ko. Those are how these species express their love for you. Yung isa talaga, they wag their tail. Yung cat naman, kala mo wala silang pake, tapos may yung parang they slide their entire body on your leg.
Yeah.
Na ikaw ayaw mo. Kasi nung ginawa sa'yo, nung nag-stick on tayo, sumigaw ka.
Walang gulatan kasi. Ang akin lang.
Yung hiyaw mo.
Ang akin lang. Wag niyo akong ginugulat.
Tapos your bare leg kasi.
Naka-shorts ako nun.
Naka-shorts ka nun.
Actually, hanggang ngayon naman, kahit medyo na-conquer ko na yung super fear ko, ayoko na didikitan na. Yung ganun niya. Nagugulat ako. Lalo na yung buntot.
Yung buntot. Tapos parang kang kinakarest.
Yung may brush na, oh my gosh. Yeah.
Parang snake, like a furry
Tatakot
snake.
talaga ako.
70 says, yung kalaro mong may attitude na, tas hindi naman magaling. Pakibagay yung ugali sa skill set. Yung parang, you'd be more forgiving if magaling sila.
Oo naman.
And isipin mo lang, sama ugali, pero ang galing eh.
Hindi mo
And
madideny yun eh.
And you're still okay kasi nananalo kayo eh. Titiisin mo lang yung ugali. Al Macchiato says, 1-2 punch, nakakaawa rin kasi yung mga football players football as in World Cup, who got knocked out of the World Cup. Talo na nga, galit pa sa kanila yung countrymen nila for losing.
Yeah.
Alam mo, ang lala nito kasi we're not a World Cup country. Alam mo ba yung mga natatalo, sometimes they're afraid to go home kasi may death threats.
Yeah.
Ganong kalala.
When all they were doing was like their best.
And they were trying their best.
Yeah.
Pero kung talagang, yung kahit wala silang nagawang major mistake,
Wala.
yung literally natalo lang,
Kawawa.
that's, they have to go into hiding sometimes kasi they're like,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
The
That is
people be crazy.
JP Valdez says, 1-2 punch, pag brown out na nga, tas maya-maya, may water interruption pa.
Ay, ano na? Wala, mag-check-in ka na
I
somewhere.
can't. Alam mo
yan,
sa akin,
maghahanap na ako ng pwedeng puntahan.
i-brown out mo na ako. Wag lang walang tubig. I cannot yung walang tubig.
Yeah, kasi when I think about it, yung flush, yung like,
Yeah,
sa
everything.
kitchen,
Ligo.
yung ligo.
I would
Ako
rather-
nga
I
carry
can
pa
do
kunyari
without.
yung sa shower mawala. Kasi, okay, pwede ka naman makiligo sa gym or somewhere else. Pero yung ngayon, ako big deal yung sa flush. Yung parang, paano pag nagwiwi or ano ka, diba? Paano na yun? It's gross.
And the three tops. 1-2 punch comes from CN, Mike Ferrer, and Sanjay Berry.
They all say,
CN says, 1-2 punch, you find out that your gym bro crush is already in a relationship with your other gym bro crush. Yung dalawa mong
oh
crush.
man.
Ang lala! Pag yung dalawa mo, of course, this only applies pag,
All
you know,
the same.
if you're all the same, gender.
Ay, ang next na goal mo na nun, throuple.
Ay!
Doon ka na.
Naku.
Diba? Yun ang at least meron kang next
May
goal.
hope somehow. And coming from Mike Ferrer, not only did you advance in the tournament, but you beat the defending champion doing it. Yun naman, in style. Tsaka, totoo, parang, kasi on its own, we would have really just celebrated Alex's win.
Yeah.
Regardless of who she beat. Parang icing on the cake yung si
Na
Iga pa
defending
talaga
champion
yung
and
natalo
yeah.
niya. Yung parang, wow. Wow. And usually, di ba, ang malas mo pag na-meet mo yung defending champion early rounds. Yung parang, ko naman, sana man lang medyo nasa quarterfinals na or semifinals na. And still beat them.
She prevailed.
That is just... And, sorry. From Sanjay Berry, yung hindi na nga natuloy yung Tagaytay wedding mo dahil hindi sumipot si groom, tas sumabog pa yung taal. So you're now covered in volcanic ash as you cry your eyes out.
That is the most dramatic
Ang
scenario.
dramatic masyado.
My gosh, pang pelikula.
Pang pelikula. Alam mo, you're covered in gray. Tas ang hindi lang gray, yung
Yung
bakas
luha
ng
mo.
luha.
Kainis.
Tapos yung bakas, hindi pa gray, black at mascara. Nag-run na yung
Oh,
mascara
man.
mo. Oh my gosh, that is just so dramatic. Okay, what about us?
1-2 punch. 1-2 punch. I'm trying to come up with something not so serious.
Ako rin eh.
I don't
Kasi nga,
wanna-
ayun, sabi ko na yung serious
Kasi
entry ko kanina.
pareho tayo last year.
Oo,
Same
pero wag
with me.
na yun.
So, I
Something
don't wanna,
fun
I don't
naman.
wanna
Ako
talk
din
about
eh.
it anymore.
Ako ito, sige, since happy. When we got Leon, kasi nga, di ba, we just lost 2. So we were like, sige, I guess it's time to get a new puppy. And
Yeah.
plus, nagkakaedad na rin yung the middle-aged one, si Hiroshi tsaka si Church. So we got Leon. We never think in advance na parang, we'll get 2 more, 3 more, yung ganon. And then, isang taon pa lang si Leon sa amin. Biglang, here comes. And for when it comes to fur babies, even if 1 year apart, for us, it's like a 1-2 punch. Kasi, ang lapit nun.
Yeah.
Usually, you kind of like, wait for a couple
Actually,
of years.
nagulat din ako eh.
Pati kami, like, hindi talaga
Di ba
expected.
yung kay
yun.
Mary, sobrang kasi yun, sobrang random.
Ano yun? Unplanned
Sobra siyang
Pregnancy.
impulse!
impulse talaga.
impulse,
Super
siya.
impulse. So, yeah, but you know what? We're not complaining. They bring so much joy to
Yeah.
our lives. And, yeah, iba yung dala nila na joy. Kasi iba yung ugali nila eh.
Yeah.
So, yeah, wala lang. Parang, for us, it was like, 1-2 punch yung gastos, 1-2 punch yung trabaho. It's a lot of work. Kung siseryosohin mo yung role mo as the fur parent. But at the same time, doble din yung returns.
Right.
Yeah.
Since you went with something happy, I'm also gonna go with something happy. And since everyone's talking about tennis because of Alex Ayala, I'm gonna go with tennis. 2017 Australian Open, 1-2 punch. Champion for the male side, Roger Federer. For the women's side, Serena Williams.
How often did that happen? Kasi they were
Of
at
course,
their peaks.
No, at their peak often.
Yeah.
Diba, they were dominating the league. So obviously they were winning Grand Slams left and right. But kasi that was the first slam that Federer won when I started to root for Federer. Because remember, I wasn't a Federer fan when he was like